Now to our series, Two Americas, our effort to show you a side of Northeast Wisconsin you might not know about. At a time when Americans can work and learn remotely from just about anywhere, internet access isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. But tonight we'll show you that a large portion of rural Wisconsin is being left behind. We live in a high-speed world. Surfing, streaming, gaming, working, schooling, fast internet is essential.
It's not a good day for internet here.
But for Cheryl Muskus, fast internet isn't an option.
Last night I could not get internet here at all. We could not hook up to internet. I don't know why.
Muskus lives in Winneconne, one of the many internet deserts across Wisconsin, an area with no or very limited internet access.
And over the years, it has gotten worse and worse. It's getting to the point where I can't do my business out of the house.
And she's not alone. According to a report from Forward Analytics, hundreds of thousands of people in Wisconsin don't have access to high-speed internet at all. The report shows 25% of Wisconsin's rural population lacks access to high-speed internet. That's more than 430,000 people, and many more struggle with the weak connection they do have.
25% of the state's population, 1.5 million.
Adequate internet is considered 25 megabytes per second or more. Anything less isn't sufficient for working or schooling from home. Cheryl says her speeds don't come close.
It's actually running fast today.
This is fast?
There you go. It's frustrating.
But if you look around urban Wisconsin, you see this. Private internet providers like TDS are sinking millions of dollars into laying fiber optic lines across Northeast Wisconsin.
Broadband is the most legally addictive product a company can sell. Everybody wants faster, more reliable speeds, and that's what we're in the business of bringing.
TDS is bringing fiber optic internet to over 70,000 addresses around the Fox Valley, digging 1,000 feet of fiber optic line per day, with service starting in 2022.
There's more demand for our services. There's more customers. It creates real opportunity for us because these are significant communities for a company like TDS.
But bringing internet to urban areas isn't the only problem. Rural Wisconsin and Native American reservations are being left behind in these digital deserts.
Everyone has a program to try to put this infrastructure in place, but none of them so far have been effective in bringing broadband to the rural areas or bringing broadband to the native reservations in any significant matter, because it takes time and it takes a lot more money and infrastructure than folks seem to think.
According to TDS, it costs up to $80,000 per mile to install broadband internet service. In rural areas, it doesn't reach enough customers to offset the cost. Until internet providers can find a solution,
If you notice, this little thing's going round and around.
people like Cheryl Muskus will have to keep staring at that spinning blue cursor, waiting for her internet page to load, while the rest of the country enjoys fiber optics.
I've really taken it on as a crusade.
But Muskus is taking action. She's making calls to the Public Service Commission, to Congress, to whomever will listen, to bring functional internet speeds to her side of the state.
We're like hanging on a thread. You cannot. How about the schools? How about Oshkosh? How about people home from schools working out of their, the schools, the homeschooling and stuff that's going on? I mean, it's not good. They can't do it.
And after 4 years on her crusade, internet provider USI received a grant to install fiber optic internet to Cheryl's neighborhood and the surrounding area.
They're planning on being here probably April, May, that we'll actually have fiber optic here, which is better than the best. It's better than cable.
Digital inclusion is key to help us thrive as a community and as an economy. Until broadband covers 100% of the country, we'll need crusaders like Muskus to make rural voices heard.
I'm really thrilled that this is actually coming to be.
More rural areas will soon follow. Last month, President Biden signed into law an infrastructure bill that will set aside $65 billion to provide affordable broadband internet across the country. But that's still short of the $80 billion needed to cover 100% of American residents. And those will still fall behind, all those rural residents.